Welcome back, COSA 25 folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Thursday, everyone. And I wanted to get this announcement video out because there are a couple of housekeeping items I need to talk about going into the weekend. And then I will talk about what to expect for week 3. So all of that coming up in this video, and I want to begin with what is due this Sunday. All right. So hopefully you've had a chance to work on your Chapter 1 Guided Project 1-2 from the first week. And if you have not done so, please get started on it soon. You do have the walkthrough video to guide you along. And then for this week, you have your Independent Project 1-4 and 1-5, which both mirror the guided project from the first week. As a matter of fact, here's Independent Project 1-4. You can see you have your starting access database file, and then you have your resources, which is basically your Excel workbook that you'll need to import. So again, you can see it pretty much mirrors the guided project. I did receive a few questions on these independent projects, and the number one issue that I've noticed have to do with typos in the field names. Please take care to double check your typing when you are creating your fields, because if you make one little mistake with the field name, it can have a profound impact on the entire project. Okay, so if you're down to your last attempt, go through, carefully check through the steps and make sure that you're doing it right. Of course, if you are doing really bad on the projects, my recommendation is to just start fresh with a brand new start file and then just go through the steps from the very beginning. Okay, this is also good practice. And the best way to learn Access is to just keep practicing. Okay, so make sure to carefully go through the steps. And then again, when you import your Excel workbook, make sure that, again, you're reading through the steps, check your field names. Otherwise, you're going to run into issues, especially here when you get to step 7. Okay, so that's what I've noticed from some of the questions. And then again, 1-5, it's very similar. By the way, if this class is not working out for you, you do have until Monday to drop and avoid that W. Okay, so keep that in mind if it's not working out, and after Sunday night you'll have a pretty good idea of where you stand in the class. I will be sending out the first starfish notices after Monday, and you can read more about it here in the syllabus. One last thing, if you haven't done so already, you will need to check in with me by this weekend. I trust that you will have purchased access to SimNet either by going to the bookstore and purchasing an access card or by purchasing directly in SimNet. By checking in with me, you will unlock week 3 when Monday rolls around. And if you don't do it, week 3 is going to stay grayed out until you visit the Success Check-in forum. The forum will close after Sunday and it will become view only. So again, I'm trusting that you will check in with me and that you will have purchased access. All right, onward. Let's get into week 3 here. So for week 3, you've learned about creating tables in Datasheet View, and now we're going to look at Design View. And you're going to see it's pretty much the same pattern from week to week for the next couple of weeks in this course. So you have your Chapter 2 Sim book here on using Design View, data validation, relationships. You can see it's pretty much the same idea. You have 20 tasks and your goal is to fill it all the way to 100%. By the way, these sim books do need to be turned in on time. Okay, this should be an easy 100% every time. And you can see here that you have until October 22nd. That will be the next due date rolling around. So again, you're only responsible for the tasks in Let Me Try mode, and if you get stuck, you always have Show Me and Guide Me. And then you have your guided project 2-1 along with a walkthrough video on how to go through it. And then your independent project 2-5, which largely mirrors the guided project. And again, for week 4, which will also be open, you'll see that's pretty much the same pattern. One last thing with online classes like this, these classes are not self-paced, so if you already know this stuff and you're moving ahead, that's great, but unfortunately you will have to wait. Okay, so for the folks who have already done chapter 1 long time ago, unfortunately you will have to wait until Monday to roll around. And Canvas modules, they do unlock 2 weeks at a time, so when Monday rolls around, weeks 3 and 4 will be available to you, and then when we get to the end of week 4 and beginning of week 5 and 6 will be open, if that makes sense. Also, don't wait until the weekend, especially if you need to get assistance. We do have our COS computer labs on campus in M229 and AA206. Okay, they are Monday through Friday, so don't wait until the weekend. If you need help with getting Microsoft access on your computer, you do have the Student Technology Help Desk. So I've mentioned these resources before. Please take advantage of them. And again, you don't want to be waiting until Sunday night to start these projects. Okay, you want to anticipate issues well in advance. And then, of course, you also have the Canvas live chat. You have the open collab forum to talk amongst yourselves. I was in the live chat earlier today from 9 a.m. to noon, and I'm usually only in the live chat during those times. So feel free to use the live chat to talk amongst yourselves, but if you need to contact me directly, please use the Canvas inbox. All right, have a good weekend, folks. Take care of yourselves out there. Let's get these projects turned in, and I'll catch you in the next one.